I'm trying to translate this into a somewhat more specific context.
Good.
Which is I'm an artist, and I've been an artist for 50 years and doing mostly photography, and I do quite a few shows, and people look and really enjoy and love the work that I do, and I love the work that I do. And it doesn't seem like the next step always happens, which is people love it enough to buy it. So I'm really puzzled by this, because they love it and I love it.
But you
so
you said you made some statements, you affirmed some things.
Yeah.
I am an artist, you affirmed. And I do good work, you affirmed. Mm-hmm. And people like my work, you affirmed. And people don't buy my work, you affirmed. These things you know.
Yeah.
These things you know. You've known it and known it and known it and known it and known it. And so the key is, how do I know something more beneficial to me? Mm-hmm. And you would say, well, I would have to pretend it. I would have to make it up. I would have to imagine it because it isn't happening. Or at least I would have to stop noticing that it isn't happening. But if I do all these shows and people keep, Abraham, people are training me into my expectation. Really, I show up expectant and they don't buy it, and then I don't expect. They've trained me. They've trained me into my expectation. And we say, well, therein lies your problem. You can't let what is or others train you into your expectation. You use the power and focus of your own mind. You use the power and focus of your own emotions to claim a different vibrational place. So what does it feel like? Has anybody ever bought anything?
Oh, yes. Just not enough.
There's that affirming again. Yeah. In other words, you had an option. In the context of our friend earlier, you had a choice. You could have affirmed that they buy. You could affirm that they occasionally buy. You could affirm that they infrequently buy. You can affirm that they rarely buy. In other words, which feels worse, rarely or occasionally? Rarely feels worse. Which feels worse, never or sometimes? Sometimes feels much better. In other words, you have choices. You say, but I need to be a realist. And when I calculate all the hours I've stood there and all the pictures I've shown, well, realistically, it's not going that well. And we say, we want you to cut that realism out, and let's do some vortexism. Let's do some emotionalism. Let's do some visualism. Let's do some visualizing-ism. Let's do some offering the vibration for the sake of the vibration. Let's offer a vibration that lines us up with what we want, rather than a vibration that lines us up with what we've got. Who is it that has convinced you so dramatically, not just you, but almost all of you, that you owe it to someone to tell it like it is? What is this obsession with affirming what is? We're here to help you uproot that obsession, because if you keep affirming what is, you can't budge from that spot. I'm really good, it doesn't sell. 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 Someone walks up, don't bother, it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. But I really like it. I know you do. A lot of people do. I'm really good, it doesn't sell. I'm really good, it doesn't sell. I'm really good, it doesn't sell. And you're not saying that with words, but you're broadcasting it. So there are people trying to make their way to your booth that have this incredible current that they're trying to buck. I wanted to go over there, but there's like a wind current. I can't get over there. Oh man, that looks quite good. Ooh, I think I would like that. I can't get to it. I can't get to it. I can't get to it. Please, I want you. I want you. We're not kidding. All kinds of people trying to make their way to what you have, but you've got this wind, this powerful wind. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Nobody ever buys anything here. You get in the vortex and you've got this beautiful presentation, and you know how it made you feel when you were shooting it. You know you put the energy of the moment in it. You know you were aligned in order to capture it as you captured it. And you know that people who are in the vortex will find their way to it. And you know that it's not your work. In other words, this is the thing that we know. Maybe you don't know it. We want you to know it. It's not your display. And it really it's not the presentation. It's the way you feel. You want to put yourself back in the moment. Stand next time next to your display and choose something that you adored while you were shooting it. Remember the moment. Remember, you know how you can be out there all day and there's a split second when everything's just right for that capturing. The light is just right. The clouds are just right. The sun is just right. The shadows are just right. The moment is just right. And because of your alignment with your intention, you were there in that moment and you got it and you knew it. You knew it before you even saw the result of what you got. You could feel it. Just like you sat here today and knew that you would be chosen, you could feel, you felt the alignment of it. You know it. So pick your favorite, whatever that is, and make it big. Make it the biggest picture that you have ever displayed, and stand with that picture and reconstitute within yourself, reconjure that moment in time. Jerry and Esther, remember coming down the canyon near Sedona, Oak Creek Canyon, between Flagstaff and Sedona? It was October the 16th and it was 2:32 in the afternoon, and they were coming down the canyon and they had one of those cameraless moments. But it didn't matter because they captured it in the lens of their mind and their emotion. They could not believe the way the sunlight was channeling down that canyon and lighting up the trees in a way that they had never seen. They really get around. They are all over this nation, really all over this planet. They had never seen a moment in time. It was like the heavens opened and said, this is a moment just for you. The next 4 years, they rented buses, loaded everyone they cared about on the bus in Phoenix, and drove them to that spot on that day at that time, and never saw anything even close to it. Because it was a moment of alignment. It wasn't a moment in time. It wasn't a day. It wasn't a season. It wasn't even the way the light was coming on any other moment. It was a moment as unique as your thumbprints, a moment as unique as the snowflakes, a moment in time where you come into alignment with the fullness of your source and celebrate by capturing it on film. Everyone wants that picture. Everyone wants that picture. Everyone would like to feel like you felt when you captured that, you see. So all you have to do is remember that moment, remember that picture, remember that yielding of source to you, remember the appreciation that you feel for your life and your gift and your talent and your contraptions and your ability. Remember your appreciation for your timing, because everyone doesn't have the time to walk this planet looking patiently for those moments in time where they can be captured and imbued with the feeling of all is oneness and all is wellness in the way that you do, you see. People want what you have captured, you see. And when you remember it and activate it in the way that it is activated just now, people walk into the arena, into the event, wherever your picture, and they feel themselves, I don't know why, but I want to go there. 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 They come from all directions. They come from all places. They make their way. And from a distance, they stand back and they see that picture, and they don't know why, but they feel the alignment of source within them if they are somewhere on the brink, you see. You have to be patient in the sense that the law of attraction will bring to you those who are in alignment with your picture. But the thing is, If you're in alignment with it, there it stands as a testament to your vibrational alignment. And when you stand there with it, radiating real-time vibrational alignment with it, your attraction power is multiplied by thousands, maybe by hundreds of thousands, you see. But if you stand there with the picture doing all the pulling power while you're resisting its pulling power with your negative expectation, then there's a push and pull and push and pull, and that's why you find indecision among the people. They're drawn but can't quite. They're drawn but can't quite. They're drawn but can't quite, you see. When you line up with what you've got, when you line up with what you had lined up with when you were lined up and you got that, there will be a current that you will be presenting that will call people who are on the brink of alignment right into alignment. And when they see it and feel it, they will weep with their desire to have it near them always.